hiccups. Hi YouTube, I've just got back 5 minutes ago to wychbold, where I live, from London, from Daniel's sisters, Zara. I've been there for 8 days. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed it a lot more than I thought. I mean, I had a lot of reservations. I had a lot of nervous tension. Well, I thought maybe it won't work. Well, not so much Daniel, but more because I obviously know Daniel for a long time now. But the other people around, like, I didn't really know Zara, and I don't really know much, and I didn't know the other men that were there, like Enns and also Darren. She had round as well. She had all her foot soldiers washing up and stuff. You know what? I'm not going to say anything, you know. But yeah, I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, and I realised that I get on a lot better with. No, I'm not going to say that now. I don't want to bitch on YouTube. But yeah, I mean, to begin with, it was a bit tense because I felt like I wasn't saying what I was thinking. I felt like although she was quite kind of bitchy kind of thing, I felt like I wasn't saying anything. And I just kept out of the way of Darren and Enns. Mainly I kept out of their way by either meditating outside in the garden or having long baths. So, can't believe the size of my bed. God, it's so quiet here. Oh my God, I couldn't get anywhere quiet. I've only been there in London for 8 days. It's like, whoa, this is so quiet. Oh my God, it's so quiet here. I can't wait to get into that bed later because that bed looks so divine. Even though the bedroom's a mess because I haven't sorted out my bookshelves came. I think the day before I was going to London, so I didn't have time to. I haven't had time to sort them out. So they was only meant to send one bookshelf, but they sent it the other week when I wasn't in. On the one day I wasn't in, they'd sent it, and then they came around with it the other day, a couple of days after that. But by the time I got to the door, the person raced off. So I messaged them again. I said, "Where's my bookshelf?" And then the day before I went to London, they brought two bookshelves. I was like, "Huh? I've only paid for one." So yes, that's solid oak. I know it doesn't match my pine, but never mind. Doesn't matter, does it really? But yeah, so it was really good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. As I said to begin with, I was hesitating a lot. I wasn't saying what I was thinking. But as soon as I started bitching back, I think I relaxed a lot more. As soon as I started bitching back with his sister, I started to relax a lot more. I was like, yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to say. She seemed to enjoy it anyway. She started laughing and saying that I'm a gaby or something. And I was like, what a cheek! How am I a gaby? So I was like, okay, if I'm a gaby, then you must be a fat bee. But yeah, so that was all fun and games in London. And now I'm back to this really quiet flat. But Daniel's getting. I can't say too much, but the dust in this flat. I need to open more windows. Daniel's getting a. Daniel's definitely giving me the money back. So yeah, so. That's why he hasn't come with me, because he hasn't got it yet. But in a week or two he'll get it. So he's going to put that straight into my account, and then he's going to come up. So it's all good. It's all looking good. I'm opening more windows because it's a bit dusty in here. So it's actually 15 degrees, and it's like February. It's like, whoa, what happened to winter? But that's good because that picture is super glued to the wall, so that is really good. That is really good. So Ah, I need to have a bath soon in the bathroom. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I actually I found myself like coming out my shell, so to speak. I found myself becoming more confident, and because I shut myself away a lot of times from people and from company, and I even did it down there, and then I started thinking why am I doing that? What am I hiding for? And I started to, go into the living room and everything, and I just started to feel more relaxed after it. Not to begin with, as I said, she was being bitchy to begin with, and I was getting wound up on some of my videos. You can tell I was getting wound up because I wasn't saying what I was thinking. But as soon as I started giving it back, because I was thinking, hang on, I'm in her house in London. How can I say what I'm thinking? But and that's why I was hesitating. But that was just winding me up inside. But then as soon as I started giving it back, then we all got on then because I relaxed more. And Daniel always says what he's thinking, so it doesn't matter where he is. Daniel just says it. Sometimes I wish I could be like that. I was like that at one time, but that was a long time ago now. But that was probably before I got into my very first gay relationship. So that's going back to maybe like as a teen. As a teen, I used to say whatever I was thinking, and not give a fuck what anyone else thought. But obviously, you meet up with men. Well, I'm gay, and well, obviously you meet up with men, and you start to introvert is the word. You start to not say what you're thinking, and then that becomes a habit then until people just walk all over you and just do and say whatever they want. But gradually I'm starting to say what I'm thinking again. I think that can be seen on YouTube as well. That gradually I'm starting to say what I'm thinking. Certain people in my past made me introverted. For instance, the very first gay person I got with, Nick Hudson Davis, he was about 20 years older than me. I was about 21, 22 at the time. And I met him on a chat room. Oh god, this is going to be... If I go through all my history of men, it's going to be a long video. Oh god, that makes me sound like a tart. But anyway, when I was about 21, I started skipping college and going to the chat room in Birmingham City Centre, and yeah, so it wasn't actually the college course. It was just a really complicated college course. It was electrical engineering, and I was struggling with it. So instead of going to that, I used to skip it and go to the internet cafe in Birmingham City Centre. Around 2001 it was, 2002. And I met up with one man actually says to me his wife was away shopping or whatever, and he wanted to get me over his what's it called, a pasting board, where you decorate as paste. What's it called, a decorating table or whatever. And then also I started chatting to this man in Chester, Nick Hudson Davis, and I met up with him back in around that time, summer 2002, and yeah, but as soon as I got there, the trouble was, as soon as I got there, not only did I think, oh, he's old, but also I thought, oh, he's already got a partner. He didn't tell me that on the internet, at the internet cafe. There was me going there thinking that would be my life. That would be my chance to get away from nagging people at home. For instance, my mum and sister. But I got there and it was like, because I haven't really gone into this on YouTube, I don't think. But I got there um, and it was like, oh, he's already got a partner. How do I fit into it then? So I just stayed with him for I think for a week or two, or no, for a couple of weeks, and then I went back to my mum's, and that's when I come out that I was gay. Um, I knew there were signs for a long time that I was gay before then. For instance, I used to fancy my friends at school and primary school as well. Going back to maybe when I was as young as 8 or 9 even. I had a friend called Kerry Travers, and I remember her brother. I remember fancying her younger brother. I think he was a year younger than me and her. I think I was maybe 9 or something, or 8, and he was probably 8 or something like that. But anyway, yeah. So going all the way back to then, I think that's the youngest I can think of fancying the same sex as myself. But I've completely gone off track. What was I saying about London? Being introverted, yeah. Trouble is, it's given too much information away. But the second gay relationship I was ever in was with someone that I still have as a friend. That's why I don't want to say too much. I was in a relationship with him for 7 years between 2003 and 2010. And again, because of his mental health and disabilities, it was very difficult to say what I was thinking. Yeah, I don't really want to discuss his conditions on YouTube, but because it wouldn't be fair. But he does have mental health conditions and disabilities, so yeah, very similar to my friend Luke. Well, friend, well, a lot of hard work, but them two have very similar conditions. But I don't want to go into it. Yeah, I was discussing why I'm introverted, why at one time I was extroverted, and why. Well, I was never extroverted, but at one time I spoke my mind, and where I stopped speaking my mind, I think it was when I started getting into those gay relationships. I stopped speaking my mind. That's it. If I was only going to do a short video, and this has actually turned out to be a 30-minute video so far. But yeah, it was it was really good. Whew, take a deep breath. And breathe. Yeah. I did miss exercise because I do need to exercise. I definitely do. I feel fat actually because I've been in London and just eating a lot of chips and more chips and more chips and onion rings and veggie stuff. But I need to go. I'm going to go up the Northern Hills tomorrow. So yeah. I just don't know what to do with myself now. It's like, oh my god, there's no one here at all. There's just me here. There's all this space just for me. It's like, whoa, what am I going to do with it all? Including my spare room, which I still haven't got carpeted. I'm going to get carpeted. My head's been all over the place the last couple of months. But yeah, my DVDs come. Gay DVD. It is a gay DVD. It's not about Western. Well, Wild Horses. It's not Western. It is, but it's also a gay film. I think they're trying to copy Brokeback Mountain or something like that. Because that's like a Western kind of film, isn't it? Brokeback Mountain. But talking about Western, with this kind of sunshine, I think I might go there soon. Beautiful sunshine. But yeah, Daniel will be up in a few weeks when he's given me the money, and we'll take it from there. I'm hoping everything goes well, and I miss him and I love him. Yeah, I just thought, whoa, all this space just for me. I'm not used to it now. I mean, when I went there, I was like, all these people. I wasn't used to that, but now it's the opposite now. Now I've got used to being around people all the time. I'm like, whoa, I'm the only one. I think you do get used to it though after a week or more. Yeah, but stay up there, you fucker. So I'm trying to put my sunglasses on. So I've got 1 pair, 2 pairs, 3 pairs, 4 pairs. I did have more, but I don't know where they've gone. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Have I got any more pairs? Hey, where's them ones gone? Oh, that's a pair that's missing. Oh no, 5. Oh, I like them ones. Oh, shall I try them on? I bought them ones the other day. I haven't worn them yet. In the women's section, I think, in Primark. Oh yes, dear. Oh yes. Oh yes, dear. Oh yes. But so that's 5. Have I got any more sunglasses? 5, 5, 5. I did have more than that. That's where the rest of them gone. I like my accessories. I could just buy accessories all the time. 5, 5. Where's the rest of them gone? That's weird. Unless they're hiding in drawers or something. Right, so I've got 0 food in and 0. I think that's why I'm doing this video, to keep myself company. I've got 0 food in. Look, say, almost 0 food. The milk's probably off. I got that milk like a day or two before going to London, and then I realised, me and Danny started talking, and I thought, oh, I'll go to London, but look, it's gone off. Fuck. So I don't know what I'm going to do, because it's like the 24th today, and that says the 22nd, so I'm going to have to go out and buy some milk. I'm going to have to get to McDonald's as well. It's a good job there's a McDonald's in Wychbold. Luckily I live like 5 minutes from there, so it's quite that comes in really handy. But yeah, so there's no more sunglasses. Huh. I don't ask about that switch. I don't know why I painted that, I don't know. God knows. Yeah, if I had more sunglasses than that. I'm wittering on again. Where have I put the rest of my sunglasses then? Too many toiletries. Might as well. Could start a shop with all the amount of toiletries I have. Right, I'm gonna go because I need to put my washing on. So I'll find my sunglasses because I don't know where they're gone. Peace, people. Peace, 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 peace. Konnichiwa. God blessings all and everyone. May they find peace.